Rovers take on local rivals of Preston North End this coming match day, that's right. But is the match actually a derby? We're going to talk about that and much more with the gang next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video today. It is a Rovers podcast day, that's right. We're going to catch up with the Rovers' mafioso to talk all things Blackburn Rovers, including this upcoming match against Preston North End at Deepdale. We'll scratch that and much more in a second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe. You want some shop for Blackburn Rovers, Championship football, world football. We're going to all here under one roof. Also, in the old podcast, we'll chat about the 150th anniversary. Was it a shambles? What was it like seeing the old boys pulling on the blue and white halves once again? And what about the controversial 150th anniversary kit? Where the bloody hell is it? We'll talk all about that and much, much more. So sit tight, hold on, get involved, subscribe if you're new, but let's bring on the boys. Of course, 150th anniversary for Blackburn Rovers. We've reached that impressive mark of 150 years, and we celebrated it in traditional Blackburn Rovers style, Jacob. We lost, didn't we, against old boy John Eustace and Derby County. You were there, of course. I watched it from my comfort of my own home here, but not the best not the best birthday present for Blackburn Rovers, was it?
No, it wasn't. And yeah, Snaky Eustace is 2-0 to us now, isn't he? Yeah, not the game we would have wanted to mark such an occasion, but at least the old boys did the business later on. But yeah, I mean, I was never confident going into that game anyway, but going into that game and then you kind of you're seeing the lineup beforehand with Ryan Hedges at left centre half, and you're just scratching your head and you're thinking, yeah, it's we definitely didn't need a fifth centre half, did we? After losing Dom Hyam on deadline day, I mean that just kind of sums up, unfortunately, where the squad is right now, and then also playing Axel Henriksen at number 6. Again, scratching your head. We end up bringing on the kid later on. Can't remember his name now. Montgomery. We bring Montgomery on later on in midfield, and he was brilliant. I thought, but and then you've got Tavares as well, who finally managed to make his way back onto the bench. Our star signing in the summer, a few million spent on him, and he's not getting in the team over the likes of Henriksen, who some people on Twitter have after some games have said, "Oh, he was brilliant, this, that, and the other," but I'm yet to see it personally, and he's definitely not a number 6. Never mind a number 10. So yeah, wasn't brilliant, and my mate next to me didn't even think we deserved the penalty. So I haven't even had a look at it. My first thought seeing it was I thought it was a pen, and I thought we deserved that. But it's not convincing when you I mean, I feel like Eustace went there knowing obviously we had pairs in there, and to just kind of put it on him. He's always been weak with the crosses and the corners into the box, and it's where both their goals came from, weren't it? So not ideal, Dirk. And yeah, hopefully we just pick ourselves up for this Preston game.
Yeah, it's a big one, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But you were also there at Denver. What is your take on it? Of course, if Pears was not in the between the sticks and Toff was in between the sticks, do you think the scoreline would be different?
No, not at all. I think as the performance, I've slept on it. I forgot about this game, Dirk. I've actually enjoyed my week, um, but yeah, it was just not good enough. It was lackluster, with all the hype, all the flames and the smoke and everything at the beginning of the game. We were well up for it, for the game to just it was so poor. It was just, but at the same time, it was poor, but it was not unexpected. It was very Rover like, when the time comes when it's like in the past it would have been that game to get into the playoffs, or that game to do it. Oh, we've beaten Arsenal in the FA Cup. We're just going to get Millwall to get to the semi-final. We lose, and it's just so. Any big occasion, we lose. We don't play well. And yeah, it was even without pairs in the net, even if it was tough. The boys in outfield just weren't at the races. It just seemed like they were almost ready for this international break. Someone like they had 3 games and done enough, and it just was a bit poor all around. Better better second half, we say. Yes, we had more of the ball and more of the possession, but again, I've said a few weeks ago, we looked really toothless. But at the end of the day, Mr. Sitting on the Fence said we'd only get 2 points out of this, out of what's a possible 12, and we got 9, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, it was dull, and it wasn't our best performance, definitely, for sure.
No, it wasn't, but it was a good stretch of games. I think we all had doom and gloom written on our faces when we did look at those run of games. I was thinking, when are we going to get our next point on the board? We'll have a look at the table and all that jazz here in a second if I can get it on the screen here. But joined also here by Jonty and Mr. Haven, of course, for a podcast, a rare outing for you today. This was the occasion. Derby County. There is Morris. Bargain of the season, people are saying, calling him the signing of the season, up there either in double digits already with 9 goals or close to, double digits with 9 goals. But something that we are lacking at the moment. But the table looks like this, and the form is on the screen there. But Jonty, how are you? You're enjoying your time off a little bit there. What's your take on the last 5 matches, which do include 3 wins and a couple of defeats?
Yeah, I actually listened back to our podcast from, as you know, I do quite a lot of driving, so I just have YouTube playing in the background and I listen to it, and it was quite interesting listening to our predictions going into like your Leicester Cities and things like that. So I think I was 1 point off actually what we got, but
I think I got it right, if I remember,
I
Jonty.
think you did. Yeah, no, well, hang on, you've gone too soon there. I was going to call that out, Jacob. I was going to say I think you actually got it spot on in terms of points. I don't think you quite got the predictions as to where they would land, but no, fair play to you. You got the points. I think I was 1 out. But the other Derby game, I didn't actually make it. I had a horrible, horrible time of being sat next to a Derby fan in a Derby shirt at Centre Parks because my wife's cousin is a Derby fan. So I thought Derby did a proper job on us, really. I think it was Derby that sang when we got beat there last season 2-0 on your big day out, and it was our big day out again against Derby. And we just, a bit like what Dem's just said, we always seem to just bottle it, don't we? It's almost at the point now where it becomes funny. Whenever we get a big attendance into Ewood and it's our big day out, we always just seem to fluff our lines, don't we? So fluff, I said, by the way. Yeah, it was just disappointing. I think the only time we don't fluff our lines is when we're in a relegation scrap, Leeds away and Leicester away. But all the other ones where we could attract a few more people back to Ewood, and yeah, we just go and mess it up, don't we? So, what was your question anyway?
Just the form, looking at the form, 3 wins out of the last 4. Slip up against Derby, but beating so-called big boys, Southampton, Leicester, and also tricky opponents, that a difficult team that we've always struggled against. Bristol City, cheeky 1-0 win.
No, great win. Leicester, brilliant performance, proper professional away performance, and then followed it up brilliantly at Bristol City. I said to one of my mates on text, I said, you can't go to Leicester and produce that kind of result and then go and lose at Bristol City. And this was before the Bristol City game. So, I said I'd be really, really chuffed if we then went and got, as an absolute minimum, a draw against Bristol City. But no, we went and got all 3 points. And I think in both games, for me, they're both absolutely warranted and justified. We just nullified them, we frustrated them, and we played our own game. We didn't worry about it. And yeah, no, fair play to the lads. We did really, really well. So, we got 3 wins, and then we go and mess it up against Derby. But the writing was on the wall, wasn't it? The writing was on the wall.
Yeah, it was. It just felt like it going into it. Of course, Mr. Haven, you did gate crash that watch along, I believe. I caught you popping up right on cue for the goal. Who was it? Ohashi? Ohashi got the goal on that one. So how did you rate that performance in that game? Of course, but let's kind of put a blank squidgle over the Derby one. But the Bristol City game, how did you rate it?
Oh, I highly rated it as a good away performance. Obviously, a few more goals would have been nice, but especially since I remember going there and seeing them hit 5 past us, which was traumatic. So, Yeah, it was a good away performance, but yeah, I mean, you can't ask for much more away from home. But some more goals would have been good, but they got the job done, so we got to be happy with that, I think.
Yeah, I think our away form is keeping us afloat at the moment. I think if it's Ewood, that's the problem. But if you turn the clock back to, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years ago, you'd see these boys, that's right, the old boys, that's right, who did turn up a bit of a display. And again, hopping back over to you, Jacob, did you stick around for this fanfare, or did you get to see some of the players that last time they pulled in the blue and white horse you were wee high to a grasshopper, or whatever they say, knee high to a grasshopper, or maybe even a sparkle in your dad's eye?
Yeah, I stuck around for it. I thought it'd be rude not to stick around and see Morton Gans Pedersen for the first time at Ewood. So yeah, it was nice, and it was just nice to, as you mentioned, just kind of see these players. But unfortunately, as a Rovers fan, I've had pretty bad luck in terms of same with Denver. Really, we've both started
Yeah.
supporting the club just at the wrong time, kind of on our downward spiral. But obviously, it was nice to see the likes of Gordon Rhodes and Craig Conway linking up as they did a few times actually in the game. Brought back a few memories that with the 1-2s they were doing and whatnot. But yeah, it was nice. But after a pretty pants performance and also result against Derby to kind of forget about it. And it was nice, but actually a lot of the fans did stay on to watch this game as well. Probably more fans there watching this game than your typical Tuesday, Wednesday night game, I'll be completely honest with you. So yeah, it was nice, and I'm glad the lads got 2-0. It's just a shame they got both goals at the wrong end. It would have been nice if they'd have got them at the Blackburn end, but I think they were too knackered second half.
I see what you did with the pants, by the way, Jacob. It was lovely that the Colin Hendry. It was nice that. Nice little
And did I see that you got loads of photos with the old boys there? Is that one I saw on Twitter or wherever you posted those?
Yeah. I got a picture with Rhodes, which I made up with because he was like my favourite first player, I suppose. Craig Conway was obviously an assist machine as well, so I got him. And then I thought I'll get one with David Bentley as well. He was so nice, David Bentley, and just had so much time for everyone. And I think just reminiscing so much being back. And you know, as you may have saw in some of the post-match interviews he were doing, were like, "Give me a job. I want to be here more often." This, that, and the other. He were brilliant with the fans. And he said I'm very polite as well, because I think everyone were clamouring to get a picture or get his signature or whatever, and I was just a bit more reserved and polite, which he appreciated. So that was nice. But yeah, I took a Rovers shirt with me and managed to get it filled by most of the legends who played. So I'll be able to cherish that.
Yeah, Dev, are you also there? Of course, did anyone stand out for you? Of course, I think, Bentley did seem to got the first goal, quick off the march there.
Yeah.
But did anyone still look like they could kick a ball about?
Honestly, Rhodes didn't look too bad, to be fair. I know he's only recently retired. I thought I'd get the shirt in, the signed shirt. He was saying with Jacob, he was like, growing up, he was like the player, right? You know, like he was the idol. And I remember when I got that shirt signed, I was so, there's a photo of it. I still got a photo of it. And I met Tom Kearney the same day. They did the whole thing. And you remember he signed my shirt. I turned my back and started signing it, and I couldn't speak. I was so in awe. So it was nice to see all them players. Of course, I vaguely remember seeing Pedersen because, of course, he came down, didn't he, that first season? So I think he was on the bench. So I have technically seen Pedersen at Ewood, but not really. But Rhodes, Conway, Dunny, of course. Seeing all them was really nice, and yeah, it was just nice to see us win a game at least, because that first game was like Jacob said, pants, and of course Colin Henry did it, and it was nice for some of the older fans because of course I was surprised how many fans knew like that chant, of course, knowing how long ago it was, 20 or 30 years, over 30 years ago now, of course, when we won the league, and when they started singing that, and I'm sure Colin Henry appreciated that, and yeah, it was just a good day out in the end. Even if it was, it would have been nicer after a Derby win, but
Yeah.
What can you say?
To be fair, it used to be the highlight of our Saturday afternoon, just Colin showing us his arse. Do you know what I mean? I'm going back to even way before we won the Premier League. I only paid my money just to see that.
I'm surprised you get in trouble. Like I can imagine this day and age, and be like, oh, we can't do that. Can't do that on Colin.
Yeah. I don't know why it's a thing. To be fair, I really don't. It's quite bizarre when you strip it back to its core. But yeah, it's.
We don't want to strip it back anymore, Janty.
Yeah, I'll take that one. It's a valid point. Yeah. He's go down, but I think he's had the same underpants for the same 30 years because I'm pretty
Jeez.
sure they're the same.
He hasn't changed them. He's kept them on. He doesn't shower.
Must be his lucky pants.
Yeah.
Well, that was the 150th anniversary game, but one thing we didn't get to see was this. This is the alleged leaked shirt, the 150th anniversary shirt. Have you all seen it online? Haven, have you managed to grab a glance at this one?
Yes. Not impressed, but
You wouldn't want to eat that where you're eating spaghetti, would you? It'd be all over it.
You could wear it to sleep, couldn't you?
You could maybe.
Good job.
It looks like a straight jacket, to be honest, Derek.
It does. And again, this is the alleged leak thing. So I don't know. I think the fee is banding around. Did I hear £90 for this? It's officially not on the market yet through Rovers channels, but I think someone said that you can get it through like a third party or anything. But this is supposed to be a special year, and I think a lot of the efforts from Rovers with the 150th anniversary has kind of gone a bit sour. Like, I don't know what the deal is with this. Are we ever going to see it? Or I was hoping that the players would at least wear it for the Derby County game, or maybe even the match afterwards. But it just seems to have been, I don't know, kind of brushed under the carpet a little bit. But Jonty, what's your take on this shirt? Will it be getting your money? I think you said you were going to save some cash for this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're trying to shut the gate after the horse has bolted now, aren't we? For me, this should have, if we were going with that, then it should have been out, back in June, July time. The blue and white horse for me is just, I can never say this word, synonymous with Blackburn Rovers. So even though historically that might not be the shirt, for me, I would buy it more if it was blue and white, because people would see blue and white, they'd think, Blackburn Rovers, and then you break into a conversation. That to me just looks like, well, I don't know. It just looks like somebody's thrown something at the top left and it's hit you on the side there. It doesn't mean anything to anybody apart from people that might be Blackburn Rovers fans. So no, it's disappointing, and even the game against, Port Vale were playing their in their 150 league season. So to get the older historians, I get why they did it, but I don't know. I thought we could have just linked up with Port Vale and done something with Port Vale. Maybe played a game for both our anniversaries or something. So I think it's been a bit of a damp squid, hasn't it? Really, to be fair, it just feels a bit. But if that comes out in the new year, unfortunately, no, it doesn't excite me anymore. It would have excited me a bit more in June, July, a bit of a novelty thing. But there again, they brought out three shirts at 60, 65 quid, whatever it is. So it's a lot of money for a working class town, isn't it? Unfortunately, so it's just it's not been the greatest.
I think they're what they're doing is they say it's only 150. They wait for the 200th. So will you be getting that shit?
I think because I'll be 98 when that for the 200. So yeah, that'll be a nice nightgown for me, I think.
Yeah.
I do like the long sleeves on it. I think long sleeves are a rarity these days. I don't know if you can get any of the new kits with the long sleeves. That's something I've been screaming out for. But
the top clubs do, don't they? So like your Man United and your Real Madrids, I think it's quite more common, especially with the Spanish clubs. But I know your top clubs will have the long sleeves things. I'm not a fan, but I think that's maybe just because I've grown up not seeing it, and I don't know about
just on here though. Let's have a quick vote though. I mean, if that was a half blue, half white shirt with the same sort of Maltese badge there, would you be more inclined to buy it, or?
Would be more inclined, yeah, but I still think The
Could be.
RRP on that website was £95. They were offering a £5 discount. £95, even if it were blue and white, is just ridiculous, isn't it? Let's be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, it's
It's
just
a money grab,
it's a
sure.
cotton, it's just a cotton long sleeve shirt. It's not even like proper footballing material. That I think the club's had an absolute nightmare with this. And from what I've heard, the reason why it's not been released this year and used for the 150th game, which is just a crime within of itself, is because the shirt sales are so low on the home and away kits. But Sahel is wanting more of those to be shipped over the Christmas period and whatnot, and then they're willing to release this in the new year once they've kind of captured the sales for the free kits, and then they're hoping people will buy this. But I mean, there'll be families in Blackburn who are holding out for this one kit because, like Jonty said, it's a working class town. You can't afford to be buying £65 kits plus £95 on this. It's just bonkers. And the amount of sales we'll lose by not doing it for the 150th or releasing it before Christmas is just, it's just so stupid from a business standpoint.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think
only
that.
that, we'll be
It
in our
wouldn't make sense.
150th,
Definitely.
151st year when it gets launched. So
Yeah,
it's kind of
it's daft.
yeah,
I think,
it's daft, it's bonkers.
I think it's historically accurate, but I think they should have released and like maybe release this one, but also release like a jazzed up version. You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
I
How
think
would
I-
you have done, Alex? How would you jazzed it off out of curiosity?
Oh, yeah, like Jonty said, the halves but make it a bit more interesting. You know, like maybe do a wavy halve. You know,
maybe. But if you like, this was the original first ever shirt. But again, if you went like 5 years down the road or whenever the blue and white halves come in, it still has that cross on it. So maybe that should have been the shirt
Yeah.
that they should have done
Well,
instead.
I've been corrected on that, Dirk, from that fans forum podcast that Kidder Street Noise. I said apparently this was the first kit, but that's not been proven. Apparently, historically speaking, someone corrected me. So
What did they say? Did they say
I,
it was something else? Like what?
apparently people think it's this, but there's nothing to kind of prove it's that from what I could kind of gather. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I
Should we
think
go and ask someone who played with it in the time?
yeah, I wish we could. But I mean, I think like got mentioned by Rob on that Kidder Street podcast, you'd look at this and you'd think Leeds United or Spurs or whatever. As
yeah,
John said, you would not think this is Blackburn Rovers. And
that's the problem. That's the
yeah.
problem. Yeah, it's a big problem.
No, it's of course not going to go down as one of our most iconic kits, but these are gonna be some of our iconic kits. See how I'm transitioning here? I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah. I like this one. This is one of your better ones, Dirk.
Yes, we're going to be doing ranking podcasts. So, Mr. Haben, get ready because we're going to be bringing out your era here as well as some of these youths that we have as well. So we're going to start with, of course, hopefully everyone's ready. This is going to take some time. There's a whole bunch of them. We're going to rank A for amazing, F for effing atrocious, where we stick in the gold bad boy in current crop, which is not.
Oh, is this? We're not doing this individually. We're doing this as a collective.
We're gonna do individually, and we're gonna start with Jacob because he's top of my pops here. Go.
I quite like this one. I've been this one's nicer than the green shirt, but I think I'm in the minority with that this season. So I'm gonna give it an A.
Wow, off the bat.
Yeah,
Okay,
I will be buying this one at some point.
Yeah, and I technically have bought it, but then they've not got it currently in stock, so I've purchased it, and I need to go contact Rovers Store about this actually because they've ordered it and then they've gone, oh, we don't actually have it in stock, so hopefully they restock.
I definitely like the green one better than this. But anyway, that's just
I
me.
prefer that one with you, Jacob. I must admit. I think it must be just a young thing. I don't know.
Yeah, young thing with a centre crest, trash.
I don't like centre crest, but
put
I
it
don't
in
know
the
the
trash. Wouldn't wipe my ass with it. It's that hideous. Next up, John T. You get last year's beauty.
Dirk,
No.
can I just be a dick just for 1 minute?
No.
More than normal. Just going back to the gold shirt, that are we solely marking the shirts or are we marking the kit? Because here's the thing, right?
Okay.
I'm all right with that shirt, given that it's our 150th. I think if you strip the emotion out that it wasn't our 150th, if that was just like our 134th year, I'd be a bit like, it's a bit messy. There's too much going on in the background for me, and. But I quite like the shirt, given that it's our 150th. But put it as a strip where the shorts seem to be a different, just yellow, but then the socks are like a mustard colour. It just looks a little bit bizarre as a full strip. So if we take the top in isolation, I'm a little bit better with it. But if it's as a strip, I'm done, mate. I'm out of here.
We're ranking it as a top.
Just the shirt.
But having said that, and now blown it up, I still think it's disgusting, and I wouldn't wear it. But I would have it on my wall. I think it's a good wall shirt. I do like the stuff in it.
It's a valid point. Yeah, I mean, as a fat lad, I don't suit yellow. It shows off all the curves. You know what I mean? So I ain't ever
I
gonna
like
buy
the
it.
curves.
But
You know what?
you what then?
I said I like the curves. Get the yellow shirt.
Whoa! What happened at the
Yeah,
Content
mate.
Awards stays at the Content Awards. We don't want to know what went down in that room.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
You can ask Gaben what happened there. It was the
Oh
three
yes,
of them.
there was three, Pete. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there's three of us.
The trifecto in that one. Okay, John T, back to you on the last year's.
Yeah, I like this. It's
Hmm.
it's black, so it makes me look a lot thinner. Thin stripes as well, so it makes me look a lot thinner. But no, I like it. I like it because it reminds me of the good days. I don't think it's our best ever shirt, so it's not going to fit into an A. But I like it. I'm going to put it in B.
B. Okay.
With the Premier League as well, like the Premier League outlining on the black as well, made it quite
Yeah.
touch.
Mr.
Yeah.
Haben, you are next up on the block, and you have this all black number.
Oh,
A. It's black. Thin.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of that one.
Oh, Alex, don't do this.
Hey! Each to their own. Each to their own.
For me, it's not enough going on there for me. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of black and silver together like that. It's just black. It's grey. Is it grey or silver?
It's white.
White, I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe a tinge.
They could have done more with this shirt, even just a bit like what Alex was saying then. If they just put like a little bit of silver on it, or some, just made more of it. It's just for me, it's
Jazz
too
it up a little bit.
Yeah,
It needs it needs a little bit more for me to like it. For me, it's too basic. Too basic.
Well,
for me.
It is like a one-off.
Look at them, you've hit a nerve there, haven't you?
I have a lot of the kit, so I'm going to be here bringing them all out now.
I don't know, if they converted that into a suit, then.
But I remember the advertisement.
They
They
go
had
for it.
the rose, didn't they? And like Sam Gallagher holding the rose, and it was just really really nice. I love this shirt.
Where's it going, Alex?
It's a smart look, but for me, it's not really my cup of tea. But I get it's a smart the football kit is quite smart. It's like as close as you're going to get to a suit, in my opinion. So I don't know. I'll get a C out of charity.
There we go. Now we're cooking.
I know a lot of Rovers purists would take issue with that shirt because it's a white rose.
Yeah, I know. I do hear that.
Yorkshire rose, but I like it.
I like it.
Well, you get this one. Who's next? It's Denver, I think.
It is. I was just looking at that kit. See, so now this is an interesting one. How are we ranking this? Am I ignoring the fact that the shirt's on this list now, or am I comparing it with, if that makes sense? So, because I would put this potentially like, it's okay. It's called, this one had the Blackburn badge embroidered as well in it, if you remember. I don't know if you do. So it's got the Blackburn Rovers, the Blue badge, kind of like all over the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I'd put it in C.
Wow.
Like it's
Oh.
It's where the black one, I find like, it might be not a lot going for it, but that was kind of the point. It was meant to look clean. It's meant to look sharp. Just the black kit and the silver makes it pop a little bit. Where this one is, again, trying to do something, but trying to keep it subtle at the same time. And I don't dislike it, but I think it was an all right kit. It was all right.
Dirk, you sounded annoyed there. You just went, wow. Would you have put that as an A or something?
I wouldn't put it as an A. I like it. It's the badge. No, I guess maybe when these days they're trying to be different with the badge, it's quite nice to see just the normal badge. But I
don't dislike it. That's why I put it in C. And I own this kit as well.
I probably would put a B, but hey, it's a team. It's a team effort. Anyway, Jacob, you got this Butte.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm constantly regretting not getting this kit. I'll be quite honest here. It's lovely, isn't it? I think I'm gonna. I can't do it again, can I? I'm gonna have to put it in A. Dirk. I really wish I got that kit. The third kit as well. That was like the Bradley Dack. I think it was the first season back up, and it was like a really nice blue. Oh, I wish I'd have got that one as well. But I remember ringing Rovers store up, and they said, "Oh, we're not stocking it again."
The first season, the really light blue one.
No, it was the third kit. It was like a navy-ish sort of blue, but it was so clean. It was when Dak were with us.
Yeah,
such a nice kit.
It's coming.
I tell you what, that's a valid point.
Oh, I know
there's sometimes you talk about a kit, and at the time, it probably a bit like the gold kit with me, because I just look at that as a strip, right? But I'm pretty sure in 2 years' time, when I don't buy that kit, I'm going to be kicking myself for not buying it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, and it's the same with that red and black one. When it was launched, I was like, yeah, it's okay, all right. So, opposite of black is white, opposite of red is blue, sort of thing. I see what they've done with it, but I wasn't like enamored with it. And then you go and like chuck it on here, and I'm like, shit, I should have bought that. Do you know what I mean? I buy I buy all the home shirts, but the away I'm a little bit more fussy with. I bought the green one, for example, but I've not bought the gold one yet. But yeah, I'll just go to the club shop tomorrow and just buy the gold one.
I told you, John. See, I've tried to get the green and the gold one, and they don't have them in stock. I'm crying.
You can buy mine for 95 quid, mate.
Get the green one.
I think it'll suit me, won't it? It'll be a bit baggy, but it'll be fine.
I'll tell you what is nice though. This season, a lot the training gear I find like I've even got it on under here like that. The training gear I think is lovely, beautiful material, really nice. I go to the gym in it, 8 times a week. I don't really, but no, we've had some. I'll tell you what, Dirk, this will be an interesting podcast. Some of the training gear that we've had, because there's been some horrendous. There's been some howlers in that lot, but
yeah, I got to find those then. Got to find them picks.
When you talk about goals,
good. Next up on the block here, John T, with this one.
Controversial.
Yeah, I was never a big fan. For me, I'm sure. I'm going to upset a lot of people. I'd probably put this as a D. I just not a big Umbro fan, if I'm being honest, and it was just a bit forgettable.
Say at the time I didn't mind it. I own this shirt as well, but since time's gone on, I've been like, yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it's not great.
No pressure.
Got them all, haven't you, Denver? Got them all, haven't you?
Not all, but the ones guaranteed there'll be one in there. Like, I haven't got the gold one, for example.
Have you got this one?
I did. I have 2 of these shirts.
So
I
did not like that one.
No.
It looks like a toothpaste box.
It does. I was mixed on it, but I have 2 of these because the reason why is because I got one with Trav on the back, and then it got in the wash and then got completely destroyed. So I bought another one just to say I've actually got one that's in good condition. But yes, I do have this one. But isn't it? It's Alex. Is this Alex?
It is Alex. It is Alex. We've got to put you on mute.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, wow. No. Not again. Not for me. Not for me. I like the green. I like the green on it, and that's as far as it goes.
Where are we going?
Rank this.
F. Ooh, our first F.
Can I on this, right? A bit like I think Jacob just said then. Just like it reminds me of toothpaste. It's got the mint and it's grey and what have you. But somebody said something to me and I couldn't get it out of my head. They said it looks like you've led down in a road and a tractor's driven over you. And since then, I just cannot. Just bring it back up, Dirk. Just bring it back up. Press previous.
It does look like the tread marks. Yeah.
It looks like tread marks from a tractor. It's just driven over half of you and carried on.
True. So true.
A lot of Burnley fans will be happy with that, wouldn't they? But, you know.
What
I
even
don't
is it
mind
meant
it.
to be, the pattern?
It's like 50-50, isn't it? 50-50. It's the Umbro. It's the Umbro badge, it looks like.
I didn't mind it. Maybe.
No.
Denver
So,
obviously
so
like
good for
it.
Denver, boy. I had to buy it twice. Bloody hell. It's an F.
Do you want to see what the one look like? You might actually like it more. Shall I? Where is it?
Denver, sit down. We've got the next kit.
Yeah, Denver, you're up next.
I'm back. Sorry, go on.
You got this one?
Yes, I actually do. But
Classic.
It's yellow.
I don't know. I look at it. I've seen it sometimes and go, oh, that's nice. And then sometimes I've looked at it and gone, oh, I don't. And maybe it's the sponsor. I'm not. I remember when we first got it, and I was like, oh, I don't know about this sponsor, but see, well, do you know what? Because C's yellow, I'm going for C, but I could put it in B. But depends on the day. I think.
Do you want me to help you out?
I'm going to put it in C.
This is what I think, right?
You love this shit, don't you?
Out of all the yellow kits, I think that's the worst yellow kit.
Yeah.
So I like yellow as an away kit.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst one we've produced, is my opinion.
The shade of yellow, isn't it? It's just.
I don't know. I think it's just the boringness of it. I think it's just Umbro. What kit was it where I think it was Umbro that we had our kit and then there was another team and about 2 seasons later they just replicated exactly the same. Was it Bournemouth?
Yeah, that home kit was our away kit from literally 2 seasons before. Yeah.
Who was it?
It was Bournemouth.
Was it Bournemouth? Right. Yeah.
Because Joe Rothwell was in the kit, and someone put, "Oh, I swear I've seen this before," and then obviously Joe Rothwell from a couple of seasons prior. Yeah.
Right. Is that what it was? Right. Yeah. And I think that's my issue. I think it's Umbro. So ordinarily I like a yellow kit, but I think that's the worst yellow kit we've produced. Well, we've produced. Umbro produced. Yeah.
Well,
it's very banana
Saying that a black kit with that kit is actually disgrace. I can't believe I'm seeing that and see. But hey,
boom, Jaunty.
I like this now. I think Dem, you said at the time, you know, when it's out, you're not a big fan of it. But my brother's got this top, and I every time I see him in it, which is not that regular to be fair, but I think this is the last shirt he bought. It's just grown on me, and I just think, shit, I wish I bought that. So at the time, for me, it was a D. At the time now, it's a B. So where do you put that? Maybe a C, just a compromise. But it's grown on me. I quite like it. I just wish I was the same size as my brother because I'd just go around and nick it. You know.
I'll let John have that one, Dirk, because it was meant to be me. But
sorry. Well,
I think that shirt is ugly. That would have gone in F. But I'll let John have it.
Well,
yeah,
I like that shirt. I no surprise, I own that shirt as well. But I like that one.
Let's see.
It's just the fact blue and white splashed on it.
Get up and go and get it, John T.
Yeah, go on, mate. Go on.
Could have been better.
What about that one then, Jake?
That's when I got asked the other day what was my first kit, that's my first kit. So what was that, Dirk? 15, 16 maybe?
I don't have the years with me, but yeah.
Yes, Denver.
Nice.
It's a bit Man U. It's a bit Man U. Man U.
It is a bit Man U, yeah.
I like it. Red's my favourite colour though, and red and black's the best combination for me. So it's not as good as the one I put in A though. I put it in B. I think it's clean.
I preferred the other red night kit. You know, the one with the away kit, the one actually got road sign with the white stripe down the middle.
That was the first season down, wasn't it?
Second season, I think. Second season.
Was the second?
Yeah.
So this should be Haven then, if we're back on track.
Yeah.
Ready? You ready?
Zebra claims?
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
I don't have this. I don't have this.
That's as classic as it gets for me in Denver.
Oh, it's like miserable times right there.
10 years ago.
I don't know. Why does it make me feel a bit sick? I don't know. There's memories, probably the memories of not
also in the playoffs.
Yeah, bottling it. Yeah.
Ninth that season, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not. It's a bit hideous for me.
Yeah.
I'll say it is unique. It's not, we haven't seen one like that in a while, ever. Since.
Does anyone remember how they unveiled this? I was there. They did it at
On a
Ewood.
zebra?
Like
I remember him having a zebra mascot go around the pitch with Rover the dog. I do remember that.
I remember when they were, because I remember I went down with my grandma, literally, like, I must have been about 14 or whatever it was. So excited, like, oh, I'm going to see the away kit for the first time. They come out the tunnel and it was that, and I went, nah, I'm not getting that. And I didn't get it. I didn't get that kit. It's one of the ones I didn't get.
So you got to be putting it.
Has anyone got this shirt?
Nope.
No, it must have been bad if Denver doesn't have it.
I'm trying to like it. I'm trying to like it even just a little bit, but I can't bring myself to it. So I'm just gonna have to put it.
I think that's testament to the shirt. If you either flip flop between like it, don't like it, and what have you, but I looked at the shirt, said I don't like it, and I still don't like it now.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit gutted that I didn't buy it because I reckon this could be rare as rocking or shit for the 500 fans that did buy it. I reckon this could be selling for a lot of money. So I think we need to change our strategy, lads. If it's a really shit shirt, just buy it.
Yeah,
maybe.
So does anyone want to still buy that shirt? Only you, Jonty. I don't want to fucking buy that shirt still, like, honestly.
I don't know. No,
I can't like it. I just can't. I'm trying. No.
Where are we going?
It's got to go in F, unfortunately.
Yes. Wow. Okay, so where are we now? Back to
I think they are objectively the two ugliest shirts in F, to be fair.
I think they are, yeah. I think when we reflect on this, with the exception
of there it is.
Oh,
there she is.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I have two of these.
Jacob's goal.
That's all right.
It's Denver's goal.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Denver's goal.
It is. So I have two of these. One, of course, Jordan Rhodes signed up there, which is that one. And then I was like, I love this shirt so much. I need another. So I ended up getting one a few years back, which is it's in there, but I'm not grabbing it. I'm not grabbing the whole wardrobe out. But this one, when I was saying before about the red one,
I need to see it. I need to see it, Dan.
Oh, Jonty, don't do that. I want to. No.
I just want to see him there at midnight, still putting all his clothes back on.
Yeah, all the shirts go back in. No, but it was that good. They brought this one back. I don't. Was it the following? Like they brought it as a third shirt. It was the away kit that season, and then they brought it back. I don't know if it was Zebra Claims or the following.
Dickheads like you that buy two of them. That's why they brought it back.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But honestly, I love the shirt. This one. Oh, is it A? It could be just a high B.
Do like it.
High B.
Does anyone want to sort of
help
argue
me out. Either A or B.
I think B, personally.
I think it's bang average. It's a C for me.
Ooh, that's B.
I'd reckon B.
Looks like a moped's run over that one.
Well, this one. I don't know who's getting this one.
White paint.
Oh, Jonty. All right. Is it? No, it's Jacob.
No, it's Jacob.
Get it, Jacob. We'll do a Jacob this time. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Back on track.
Oh God! Right. I also don't have this one.
What is like a vest? It's like a vest.
Was this the season we got relegated, or the first season down?
No, the first season down. It was that and the white with the pin stripe.
Nobody wanted to touch us with a barge pole. Looked like no sponsor.
Yeah, no sponsor. I mean, Umbro did put literally no effort into that, did they? Bloody hell. I think that's got to be an F. Objectively, it's just boring and bland.
Has anyone got that shirt?
No.
Wish I had.
What about the other shirt that season? Was the white? Wasn't it the white with the pin, like very small pinstripe? It was horrendous. Oh, grey was it? A horrendous year for kits. Even the home kit wasn't good that year.
I think I've got that one. Do you mean the white? It's sort of like white stripes, grey stripes, white stripes, grey stripes.
Oh, again, I never got it, so I couldn't tell you.
I got it as a long sleeve shirt. It's up in the loft. Yeah.
It's in the loft. It should stay there. Right, anyway, F for that one.
It's down now. Who's next? We got
Jonty.
Are we?
Yep.
Jacob. Really? It's Jacob, I think, isn't it?
I just put that in F, Dirk.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay. I have this one. I was just looking behind me. I've got this one in. Without the shirt sponsor.
Talk about leading the witness. I've got this shirt. Yeah, I've got
it's hideous. It's hideous. That's why it's in the thing. Because
I own this one too.
Look at the long sleeve on that bad
I
boy.
think Hayden made the point. It's just, you just reflect on the kind of times that you're going through at the time. So the shirt might be all right, but it just, whatever reflects in your memory of the time. And unfortunately, anything with Prince's trust on me is just a depressing time, As you know, I'm not a big Umbro fan. I'm a big fan of the yellow.
When I see that, I always think of Yakuba,
Yeah. Maybe you see, but I see what they try to do with it. But it's just, C. I'll go with C and shut up. About time.
Mr. Haben is next, I think.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
I wonder what everyone thinks of this one.
I had a cushion of that, actually.
Is that me?
Yes, Chew.
Did I just say that right? I had a cushion of that.
It's me, right?
It is you, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
that good.
they used to sell shirt cushions back in the day, back when we actually sold
I
decent
remember.
merch, and made a shirt cushion of
I think the testament to this is Denver bought 7 of these.
that.
I wish I had one of these. I wish I had this one. Alex,
I did have this one, but it got in terrible condition. Yeah, I might still have it somewhere, but I didn't look after it very well, unfortunately. But I quite liked it I still quite like it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Where's it going?
Yeah. So
You're okay with it? I need a rank.
the memories the memories associated, the memories are not brilliant, but I think the shirt's okay. So I'll give it a C, I reckon.
Oof.
I think that's the best Umbro shirt that they did, to be fair. I think for me that's a B. I think if you would
I think
probably the only Umbro that I've really liked. I've got a lot of the Umbro stuff, but for me that's probably the best Umbro.
The red and black one they also did, didn't they? They did it first, Umbro, didn't they? The original red and black. I've got that kit, of course I do. With Samra on the back, but so I don't know. I think that one might have been for me that season with the 24 bet sponsor. But yeah, I like that one as well. And I got it out for you, John T, just for you.
Hey, look at that. Got it.
I can't wait to put them back in later.
I know.
What about this beaut?
Yeah, if that one's in B, it's too late. But
Hey,
maybe I should put it in B. But
which one?
Hey.
The other one? What are we doing?
No, the one that I just chose.
You
It's not
chose
your
this
turn.
guy.
Can we move it to B, like John T said?
I just did. Done it.
No, the one I did.
This one was the one you did, right here.
That is the one you did.
Demv.
Am I?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's put it in B. Let's put it
in B. It's going in
Let's
B.
put it in B.
Slotting that sucker right in there. Denver, I think you're on this. Why do you?
See, okay, of course these shirts were. Was that a? No, I'm not. I'm trying to think. I thought it might have been a third shirt, but Crown Paint.
I think it was.
Was it a third shirt with the away shirt was the red one?
Yeah.
No, well, this one, according to what I looked at, this was classed as the away. That there might be another kit, which I can look at.
But I quite like that. Of course, this was before I really started following Rovers, and I've seen them a few times wear this, so I can't comment, of course, seeing it in person like some of the established people in this call. But I quite like it. Is it? But then, of course, I'm by all my knowledge is judging this off just looking at it now and seeing it a few times. Right, I've not had the seeing it live, going, buying it, seeing it in store, seeing it in person. So I'm teetering CB, but I quite like it. I probably put it in C just to play it safe, but I'm sure I'll open the floor and see what people
just to sit on the fence.
Yeah, because I mean I can't put it in B because I've not seen it. I don't know. Go anyway.
I think that's a lovely shirt. I'd put it in
like that.
very clean.
I really like it.
a testament to a nice shirt. If that was changed to our current logo on our current kit maker, would you buy it? I'd buy it now. I think that's
Yeah, I would.
it is a nice shirt. You know, when you compare to what we saw for the 150th launch, you know. But no, nice, really, really nice shirt. Again, not a big Umbro fan, but I suppose now that you're dragging a few out of the others out the woodwork, you know, the one that I put in B, that red one, and that one, yeah, they were nice shirts. To be fair, just
I bumped it.
Happy with B. Happy with B.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see. Right, here's my thing. I'm just trying to see if there's a bit of a correlation around the collars. I've never been a big fan of collars. I'll be honest with you. I'm for the V-neck, but there isn't really. There's no.
Well, I noticed a lot of the Reds are getting high up, other than the D, but Reds are doing well overall.
What?
Okay. Well, let's. How many more are there, Dirk?
There's a few. There's a few. We gotta pick up the pace. Who do we have next?
Jacob.
Jacob? Is it really?
Yeah, I did that one, the white one.
Oh yeah.
Jacob. Oh.
Yeah, I've seen this one a few times in a similar position to Den now. Obviously, can't really relate to any of these. Just have to look at it objectively, and that's quite nice. And again, like Jonty just said, if that was on sale now, I probably would buy it. Yeah, I'll give it a B. It's nothing like out of this world, but it's nice and it's clean.
I think it's better than the away kit with across the badge, right? With the blue and white as well on the shirt. I think it's just a lot cleaner going down through the middle. I quite like that one.
Oh yeah, it's nicer than that one in C.
Yeah.
10 times nicer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not got the yellow Daffabet sponsor whacked on it either.
I'm just wondering, does that make a big difference to a shirt? If it's a nice sponsor, does that change our whole perception or our whole outlook of everything? So, anyway, we need to pick up the pace. So, next one.
I own this shirt.
Yeah, I've got this again. If you change Bet24 to Crown Paints, and I probably warm to it a little bit more. I'm going to put it in C.
I like it. Yeah, the sponsor does detract from it, but otherwise it's good. Quite. Yeah.
Literally, we put the exact same kit in A. I know the sponsor, but it is interesting to think that, isn't it?
No, it's a collar. The collar that I didn't like about it. I've got this shirt as well, and also that Bet24 sticks to you when it's hot. It really sticks to you. So
I thought it quite hard. It's quite a hard. I'm not getting it out, John T. But it's.
I think you're pardon. It's not a kind of podcast, Ember. You know what I mean?
We're not a Bet24 podcast. Does it even exist, Bet24? Is that?
I don't know. Not anymore. Mr. Haben.
Oh no.
Lonsdale. It's the Lonsdale series.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not, and it's nothing special in my opinion, really. And yeah, I don't like the sponsor particularly. Yeah, it's average. I think it's average.
And it's Lonsdale.
But it is Lonsdale, so A. No, I don't know. Cool, maybe a D probably.
Yeah, stop filling up the blanks here.
I think it's close to F, to be fair. That one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it
could have gone in F. That one.
I reckon that could have gone in E. If only Dirk knew his alphabet, that would have been E.
If I was to end it with an E, it doesn't sound like fail, does it? Like it has to be F. What about this one?
Is it me as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is you.
D. Just get it over and done with.
D.
I think it's better than the red one, but I'm not a fan.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Lonsdale's kit sponsored by Lonsdale.
That was the time.
Jacob, you also get a Lonsdale classic. What?
Is that white long sleeves or?
No, it's just I think that was a little cut. I had a little sort of white slash down there. I think from this picture. I don't have the shirt.
They're not muscles. That's my fat.
Yeah, fat flaps.
I mean, it's not offensive. C.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Again, that black shirt in there with that, I can't. That's
Yeah,
just...
the black shirt shouldn't be there, Denver, but oh well.
Let me just shrink some of these down a little bit because we're getting tight.
Whoa.
Space. I know. I need space because there's a lot of
Fine.
seasons around.
They got worse.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That yellow shirt looks better like that, joking. I'm joking.
Who's next?
It's more like a
Me.
banana.
It's John T, isn't it?
It's me, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, yes.
Just get on with it, Dan.
I swear it was just Denver because it's a yellow baby.
John... Oh.
I quite like the Kappa stuff. I think it's a collar. I'm going to put that in a B.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just because it saves you like having to mess around on the seat.
Is that what it is? Yeah, I would have put that in
Well,
C.
running out of B's, so
No, I quite like B. Sorry, I quite like that shirt for B. So
next
Not
thing
as nice as yellow kits go.
Alex,
Is it me? It's me again.
It is.
got that bad boy.
Okay, better than the last one I had, but I don't know, not amazing. C.
You say
C.
B? C.
No, I reckon C.
Okay. I liked it. I like that one myself. Okay, who we got next? Oh,
It's me. It's me this time.
okay.
Oh, I mean, I think again,
yeah.
this one has the reputation of promotion, doesn't it? So it's like, is that? Of course, this is when I was, I remember this like it was yesterday. I was only a whopping 1 year old when this happened. But I quite like that kit. I do like it. I think. Look at him moving B as if I've already said B.
I'm just giving you some options.
Yeah, look at him. Well, I think I'm going to put it in F. Joking. I think it's a B. I think it's better than some of the ones in B.
I'd go A. I'd potentially go A.
No, I
I'd
wouldn't
have
go that.
I'd have gone A with that.
Yeah, me too.
I would have gone A.
Is everyone going to? Well, I'm putting B.
I can't fault that. I can't fault it.
Dirk moved it. He moved all the B's, so he's.
I read his mind.
Yeah.
I can't fault
Who's next? I have no idea. Jacob.
It's
Me.
Jake. Yeah.
Bam.
Oh my days! I don't know.
Will you just give me another boring navy blue one again?
It's got the computer company time.
I mean, it's slightly nicer than the other one, but I think it's got to be an F. It's just a navy blue shirt.
Wow.
It's just crap.
Now this one reminds me of a certain somebody.
I saw that one actually in Hungary. Dirk, quickly, sorry. I think I saw it in that shop and I put pictures into the chat, and it was in a bag. It was in pristine condition and whatnot, and still didn't buy it because I just think it looked crap.
Who's
John T.
John T. I think Heyman's got this one.
No, John. It's John
yeah.
T.
It is, but I think I've seen Haben wearing this one.
Oh right.
Hayden,
Yeah.
come on, crack on, mate. Crack on.
So, have I got this?
I think
Have
so.
you got it? You tell us.
Yeah. When you were getting
Is it
when-
my decision where to put it?
Yes, go for it.
Dirk's been going through your wardrobe, mate. I'd stay away from this. I'd stay away from this guy.
All these shirts are from Alex's wardrobe.
Yeah.
when we first when Dirk first recruited us, you got us to submit a lot of pictures, and Haben was wearing this with his funny hat on. I do remember that, Dirk.
Funny hat. Oh, I need to dig that out.
Funny hat, yeah.
It was a Burnley hat, right?
No way. That's not funny. That's a sick joke.
I'll tell you what is funny though, when you go back to the time that time they were based in Simonstone, which was close to Burnley, and at the time excuse the pun, I remember at the time there was a lot of Burnley fans kicking off because a lot of Burnley fans worked at the time in Simonstone, and they were saying we should never be sponsoring Blackburn Rovers, and yeah, so there was that little bit of traction there, that little bit of it just add insult to injury, yeah, because it's when Burnley, I think they were sponsored by Ensley or somebody like that.
Yeah, they were trash in these days. I think.
Yeah.
Burnley who?
Yeah, I like it. I'm biased. I actually like it. I like the badge in the middle. I like the yellow and the blue.
Dirk's come. I can see him with an
I
arm.
rate it. I'm biased. I rate
Okay,
it.
where we going?
So I'm going to go B.
I'm happy with that.
B.
I'm happy
If
with
it was on sale now, would you buy it?
I would.
Yeah, I
It is
reckon
a
I
bit
would.
90s vibe, but I like it.
Dirk, spill the beans. What you thinking, mate?
Yeah.
I don't like Center Crest ones. It just looks stupid.
Yeah,
I just
I
don't
think
like it. I can't do it.
that for me, the whole reason why the crest is on the left hand side is it's closest to your heart. So anything central, I struggle with. I'm not saying I hate it. I just say I struggle with it. But
I struggle
anyway,
with
it's
it.
back to me because we leapfrogged me, so Aiden could do that one.
Right, that one.
Ah,
Oh, God.
I like that one.
Tangerines.
Black
You
outline
want
as well.
drag or your dad's a queen. Listen, it was something different. It was something we'd not seen before. This always reminds me of a tent because I've got the XXL version of this. I don't know why I got that. Maybe that was the only thing that was left. I could wear that now over about 3 jackets. Do you know what I mean? So, not a
Don't
big fan of
flatter
the
yourself,
colour.
Chauncey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, just over a vest. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do a Denver and sit on the fence and put it in C. Final answer. I'm not a big fan of the collar. If that was a V-neck, I think I would be a little bit
Hey.
more warm into it. Yeah, I think I might be a B on that one. It's something
Yeah.
a bit different. You know, I quite like it for that. But it's just a collar that's shit on it.
Yeah, I don't like the collar, but otherwise I quite like it, apart from the collar.
Jacob, where are you on that one?
I'd have probably given that a B. I don't think I've
Really?
ever seen us playing orange. I don't
No,
think.
it
So
was
yeah.
well. I mean, to be fair, to say it was an away kit, I don't recall us playing that much in it. Dev, what about you, mate?
I'll put it. I might have put it in a D. I'm not a huge fan. I just see too much Blackpool in it, and it's just
Dirk?
doesn't look great.
I don't know. Yeah, again, it's unique. You know, one of a kind. It's okay. I think C's about right. CB.
I'm going to wear it on the next podcast.
I
Do
want to
it.
see it now.
Do it. Who we got this one?
Denver.
It's me. Oh, A. I
Yeah,
don't
I've got
know.
this one.
I quite like it. I think this is unique. It's a bit different.
I don't think I've ever seen that, mate.
You ever
I
seen this
like
one?
it. I got
No.
this one.
I think you have.
Maybe
I've
it's
seen
that
it.
one I've seen your picture with.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing else.
I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B. I quite like it.
No, I'm not sure I like that. The fact it's got the pattern on the sleeve and then the other side it's the pattern on the shirt. I think that's just weird, mate.
I think it was sign of the times. I think if you saw that now, you'd be exactly what Jacob's saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit weird, but at the time, it was just like it was like ASICs. It was they ASICs were a little bit quirky, weren't they? And that's what I liked
Especially with
about
the
it.
keeper kits, wasn't it, back
Is
in the
it
day? They were
ASICs,
wild.
ASICs? I don't know.
That's it.
You don't go missing. You don't go missing in that. I can assure you.
That's for
Have you
sure.
tried it?
Yeah.
How we ended up down south.
Where we
Could be
going on this? Did we
confusing.
decide?
B.
B. All right, we're squeaking in there. We're getting to some heavy hitters here now.
I don't care what's next, Jacob. Just say B, just for its graphics.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh,
Got
Dirk's been saving this one.
Got it.
Yeah. Wait a second, guys. No, I don't have this one. Sorry. I don't have this one.
So is that year after the Prem win?
That's
Yeah,
the year after the
that
Prem.
was in
So we could-
Europe.
Did we? Because I remember when we did the home kits, we kept the same kit, didn't we? For the home kits, you were saying.
Yeah, well, there was. I think we had the same, not the last yellow one, the previous yellow one. We had that for 2 years. It looks like, according to what I was looking at.
We did. We used to have we used to have kits for 2 seasons. So you buy one kit and that last year. But that for me is Lasso versus Batty.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. That's why it's iconic.
For that.
I'd give that an A. I think that's a beautiful kit, and it's got the McEwen's lager. So yeah,
It's an A for me.
With the Blackburn badge inverted as well. Oh, I don't know what it is. Just different, isn't it?
It's an A for me.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Whose was that on the money? Was it Jacobs or?
Yeah, A for me. Yeah.
Hey, and then it's Jonty, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
move on.
This
Move on.
is the era. This is where all the heavy hitters
Hey,
come out.
move on. Hey, move on. Yeah, nothing needs to be said. There's no arguments against this one. It's just an A.
And then
I should have known the previous one wasn't 94, 95. That one is.
this one
4
is
from me.
next. I think this is a 2-season
Hey,
dude.
it's not my goal, but it's an A. Anybody says anything different, I'm
Alex.
going to drive to your house now.
Red and
and-
black.
It's a lot of red and black back to back, isn't it?
It is. We'll just do
I
that.
wonder why. You know, as
We all
Blackburn,
like, I think we can all agree we like the red and black stripes.
Mm.
I wonder why they keep coming back.
Well, there you have it. So yeah, red black seems to be a theme, except for this messy gold mess that's up here. Don't know what that's.
So, Jake, you want about this kit, by the way? Before.
Oh, can I buy that off you, Denver?
Let's make you all
I
bit
don't
bigger.
know. I do like this one. I do like this one.
That is the one. Yeah, I kicked myself for not getting that with Bradley Dack on the back. That you'll have to do a third kit one there because that would be A definitely.
Yeah,
I've got that. In terms of just quickly, sorry, Dirk. Names on the back. Is there any player that you've had like constantly on the back or more than one season on the back? Me personally, I've never had, apart from I've had Ripley on the back of my shirt. I've had Batty on the back of my shirt, and that's it. I think I can't think of any other players.
Even last season, you got Batty.
That's a different story.
I've had Shearer and I've had Dak. That's it on mine.
I've had a few. I've had some howlers. I've had some really bad names on the back.
Go on, spill the beans.
Oh,
then.
I think the worst was the League One season on the home
Jonty.
kit. Yeah, I know.
Don't tell me you got Antonsen.
No. It's worse.
Go on, go
We
on.
got
You got Nuttall, didn't you? You got no Joe Nuttall.
Bradley Dack on the home kit, which is fine. You know, it was a really good one. On the away, because they were best buds at that season, I got Dominic Samuel on the away kit. Horrendous. It was
The stinker.
You win, them. You win.
yeah, that was a bad one. But there you go.
Right, moving on because we've done the kits. That was nice. Now we're going to go and examine. We did a bit of this last time. We got one player each. We're going to have a bit of a review, mid-season review. 4 players.
Mid-season, don't say that. That's
or whatever. We're going to go from left to right. So, Jacob, you're going to get Morishita.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, obviously came in that game against Watford, and I thought, bloody hell, we got a player on hands here. That link-up play with Yuki for the goal, sublime, and kind of fell off after that. The Bristol game, I thought he was. I watched that, and I thought he was brilliant. The first good game he's had since that Watford game, in my opinion, and obviously he put that ball on a plate for Yuki, didn't he? Seems they've obviously got some link up there, but I've been underwhelmed overall. I think I was expecting him to kind of be our maybe talisman coming in. What you wanted me to give a B, C, or D, Dirk?
Maybe a 1 to 10 sort of, you know, what like 10 being amazing, 1 being shit, and then just like grade him. Where would you rank him now as start, I guess?
In terms of start, I'd have to go 5. He's had too many poor games where he's been a passenger, in my opinion. As I've mentioned, he's had 2 really good ones, but there's obviously been a lot of games where he's not even managed to get into starting 11, which I think when I signed him, I wouldn't have expected to be the case. I think off the back of his last season in Poland or wherever it is we got him from, and he got 30 contributions, you would have been expecting a lot more from him.
Yeah. So I'd say 5 is maybe a tad harsh, but hey, it's still early days, and yes, probably comes with a bit of fanfare and expected a bit more from him. But I think we will get the better out of him in the end, a long-term plan. So
he's older, so I hope so.
He is.
He's 28, isn't he?
He's up there, definitely up there. I don't know the numbers from in front of me, but I think with maybe next season with possibly Cantwell, you would think he'd be either sold the way the regime is going these days, like not new contracts coming around. There'll be a void.
He is 28.
Yeah, there'll be a void to fill there, or shoes to fill in regards to creativity. and I think he will have to be the guy. So once I did that, I did rejig the layout of the thing. So next up is Denver, and you're going to go for this guy, I hope, Denev.
See, I'd say very similar. But when he first came in, of course, he was one of the first people that we signed, if not the first. I think he was the first signing this summer. And then I'd seen him a few times, and I just thought we signed him just to fill the bench because I wasn't too impressed. He just seemed a little bit flimsy, just didn't have enough about him. Maybe he was just nice on the ball, but I think his physicality was going to struggle. But of course, we've seen something in him, and ever since he's had that break away from the team, he's looked good, he's looked hungry, and he's impressed on that like wing back. I'd want to say he's playing in this system that we've got, and he's looked good going forward. Would I say he's been our best player in some of these games? No, but there was one game where we brought him off, and I think we were all a bit shocked because he was doing quite well. But where would I rank him? I still think he's teetering on the bench and starting at the minute with injuries. I think he's staying in the squad, but I'd give him I'd say if you asked me at the beginning of the season, maybe like in August, September, I would give you maybe like a 3-4, but I'd give him a 6, low 6, 5, 6 around there. Been okay.
Okay sort of start, or at least got himself into some
Yeah.
contention. Next up, we have Mr. Haben, and you get McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. Okay. Yeah, I think he's done okay. He's had a few dodgy moments from what I've seen, but he's on the whole, mostly he's been pretty decent. He's got championship. He's got pretty good experience in the championship. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with him. He just needs to cut out a few mistakes here and there. But no, I reckon he's got room to improve. Yeah.
What number?
So out of 10, I reckon a 7.
Wow. Okay. 7.
Probably a bit too generous for me, but
I think he's had a okay sort of start.
I don't hate it, but I'd said a 6. But
yeah.
I think the difficulty is playing the new sort of back three as well. There's a mistake in every single player. It's a tough gig. We're playing 5, 6, 7 yards further up the field. There's always going to be pressure on the back three. They've got to keep the concentration at the highest level. So, yeah, for me, he's never going to be the hero. He's never going to be the villain sort of thing. He's just a steady Eddie. He's solid enough. I don't shit myself every time he gets the ball and there's a couple of people coming down on him sort of thing. So he'll clear it. So he'll do the ugly stuff brilliantly. But is he going to change a game for us like we've seen with sort of a couple of Hayden Carter runs into the opposition box, just doing something completely unorthodox, and you're thinking, "Geez, where's this guy going? He's not going to do any of that." But he's a solid defender, so he's done all right for me. So yeah, I concur with Hayden. I think he is a 7.
have you seen the links with the new centre back? I don't know. Anyone's heard of
I did see that's a Turkish fella, right? The Turkish.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
An
interesting one.
It is interesting. I'm not too sure how much I believe in or that will materialize, but it's an experienced guy. We'll see, but so I think it's a little earlier for the links, but we'll see. John, you wrap up this 4-piece, and you have Good Johnson or Good whatever his name is. Good Lars.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? First few games, he was not used to the championships. You're going to cut him a bit of slack. When he came in, his reputation with his father was immense, sort of thing. So if he got a bit of a rough diamond, but no, I think he's certainly shown in the last few games he's absolutely justified and warranted that he's starting, and he knows where the back of the net is. He can hit a shot. I think what I like about him also, not since the sort of Alan Shearer days, that when the ball's coming over, he's headed it back down to a midfielder and then turned his man and continued the run. And I remember sat there thinking, shit, I've not seen that for years and years. Where somebody's had that, maybe Rhodes did it, you know what I mean, where he would head it, balls come over, head it down, then peeled off his man. So, he scored some great goals. I think he's a confidence guy. I think as a lot of these people are, if we can keep him scoring and keep feeding him, I think
Give him
he'll
the
only get
service.
better. So I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's worked hard enough and justified it. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10.
Oof, high numbers. Jacob's like Winston.
Yeah.
But wow, hey, we're just getting a little taster of it all and all that kind of stuff. And of
Just out of curiosity, Jacob, I know Max Hargay's a 9, but where would you see Johnson?
If you're asking overall, Johnson, I'd probably have to give him a 6 because I think there's too many games where he's just been a passenger and he's not done anything, in my opinion. And I know it's a bit harsh because obviously he's new to the league and whatnot.
Yeah.
I
Not
thought
cutting any slack.
No, I don't cut anyone any slack, Jonty. No,
Wow. You're harsh, mate. You're harsh.
he scored some brilliant goals, and I agree, probably a confident striker, but
Sure.
you know, even with the confidence running through his veins against Derby, he did absolutely nothing. And I think at times he's a bit prone to getting bullied and knocked about, and hopefully, obviously, with time he'll grow and whatnot, and he'll be able to handle that. He's still obviously young.
I think for me, it was like in that Watford game. I remember when he come on, and I was like, he was shrugging people off. He was getting shots up. Oh, we've got a player here. And then
Yeah.
ever since that, was it? Who was it against? He had that sitter where it went round underneath his foot. It was a Swansea, and then they scored the other end straight away. I think it was Swansea. At that point, he just seemed, and then he went missing for a few games. I think that must have been playing on his head because he had a similar chance was it against Stoke where he fumbled it again, and it was like playing on his head. And finally, when he scored that goal, was it Southampton, where it kind of fell to him and he finally put it in. Then we see bang, we get 2 goals against Leicester. You know, so yeah, and he looked okay. And then again against Derby, he looked like he was missing. But to be fair,
he needs the support. Yeah,
like it was him.
I think he needs the support of his teammates to give him the right service and build up his confidence, and then hopefully he'll develop and become more of his own man. Who's hopefully
He's still young, isn't he?
be more of him. Yeah.
How old is he?
22, 23.
Yeah, 22, 23.
And did we take that into consideration?
Yeah.
Hey, there are people younger popping up. Look at Jude Bellingham being 20 and playing for England, and Adam Wharton, they're younger.
Yeah, this guy's playing for Iceland. Whew,
Yeah, exactly.
Give him some benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But of course, he should be in contention for this weekend's action on a Friday night. That's right, against local team. If I can get them on the screen, Preston North End, the Spud Bros. Take on
Anyone
the
else going?
Spud Bros. You must be all going, right?
I'll be there. I'm going to be there.
It'd be
Yeah, I got my
fantastic.
ticket.
But from right to left, we're going to go Jonty first. Is it a derby?
Well, if you ask the Preston fans, yes, it is. Me personally, do you know what I mean? I when they were sat in League One for such a long time, when they went to Wembley for the playoff finals, I was actually backing Preston. I wanted Preston to win because I just thought, yeah, great club, lots and lots of history like ourselves, and one of the founder members. And I've got a lot of friends that are Preston fans, and they're lovely, genuine guys. But then they keep beating us, and I've started to boil my piss. So I hate them. I hate them with a passion. No, I don't. Is it a derby? It's a soft derby for me. It's I guess it's only recent, probably 3-4 seasons ago, that I came out the away end with my brother, and we just made our way merrily back to the car, and there was this huge fight breaking out between Blackburn and Preston fans, and I've not seen that for a while. So I think it's more of a derby for Preston than it is Blackburn, but it's becoming a little bit frustrating that we don't do very well against our sheep shagging neighbour. Did I say that out loud, or friends from down the road?
What were you, Denver? What's your thoughts on this match? Seeing as
I'm
you're
very
going,
much the same with John, but I think for maybe me and Jacob, it's a bit more. We've kind of played them a lot in our time supporting Rovers, but even so, it is like you feel the animosity more so from them, and they one up us maybe because of that disparity for so long. We have been the best Lancashire team. I think I can safely say that without seeming like an arrogant bastard on a Blackburn podcast. But we were the best Lancashire teams for a long period of time. So now that we're at a level playing field, maybe even they're better. Currently this season they are. That they'd like to get one over on us, which is fair enough. But because as they are our closest rivals, if you look at us as rivals, and yeah, I'd see it as a derby. But again, like Jonty said, a soft one at that. Like you look at them and you go, yeah, I'm not bothered if I'm really not bothered how you guys do. Really, ideally, I'd like to beat you, but I'd like to beat everyone in the league. It's nothing special, especially to Preston. But yeah, like I said, my first time I ever went away to Derby was last season, and I'll be going again this Friday. But yeah, no, of course it's not. But then I'd say them more of a derby. I'd rather beat Preston. Have a bit more like, that's the game I want to win, more than I'd say a Bolton or a Wigan or a Blackpool, and even stretching for more. Like I really couldn't care less going further than that. But I'll say Preston. Yeah, sure. It's like Accrington, right? It's like Accrington. They're our local rivals, but I couldn't care much more. But yeah, so soft derby.
Does it have a little bit more to it this time, considering, the Osminich bite from last season? That still leaves a nasty taste in the mouth, Mr. Haben?
Oh, yes.
Really?
He
plays.
Yeah.
The guy who got bit plays for Derby now. I'm not.
Well, hey, it's still just that little scrote of a player, doing.
He's banned now, though, isn't he?
He is banned. He is banned.
Yeah. It's always nice to beat Preston. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be tough because they're third in the form guide after the last 4 matches, and it's away. So they're obviously doing quite decently well at the moment. So it's going to be tough, but I like to think we can go there. If we can go to Bristol City and win, we can go to Preston and win. So yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, and I think our recent run at Deepdale has not been that bad. It's just again at Ewood against Preston's been pretty grim. Mr. Proper Northern, are you going Deepdale?
I'm going to be going, yeah, Dirk. I think in terms of derbies, I would agree with kind of Jonty's assessment. It's a soft derby. I wouldn't agree with Denver. I'd put it on the same level as Bolton and Wigan personally. I think they're all obviously it's Burnley at the top, and then yeah, I'd say Preston, Bolton, Wigan. Any other clubs I wouldn't class as a sort of rivalry or derby. I mean, I don't think Blackpool. We've had joint protests together and things like that. I wouldn't consider Blackpool a rivalry. And then I think Oldham like to think they've got one against us, but they really don't. I's taking it to another level. But yeah, the games always have a little bit of bite, pun intended. And yeah, I mean, even when we beat them 4-1 a few seasons ago, Jonty mentioned about walking down the street and the fights breaking out. I remember walking down the street after that game after we just battered them 4-1 and all the Rovers fans just pouring out onto the streets with the colours and nothing happened. So, whereas if that were Burnley and we just battered Burnley 4-1, you can almost guarantee there'd be fighting going on, jumping us as we were leaving. So I think that kind of puts it into perspective for me.
And of course, the game is Friday night. A couple of you guys going. Jonty, we'll start with you. Score prediction, please.
I've gone for a Preston win. To be fair, I think I don't want to peak too soon, but I see them as serious promotion contenders in terms of. I don't think they'll make automatics. I think they'll be there in the playoffs. I think their manager's brilliant. I think he's really, really good. So no, I think I think they'll do well this season. They had a lot of changes at the start of the season, and this is why, we normally hide behind the excuses that well, we've got a new squad and they're still gelling and stuff like that. Preston, equally have had a new squad, but they've not had the excuse of gelling. They've just cracked on with it, and they're doing really well. And I can see that being consistent throughout the season. Yeah, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be twists and turns, but I think, come hell or high water, I think they'll be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. Not quite promotion, automatic promotion, but I think certainly playoffs, definitely. Yeah.
Well, if you don't know Jonty by now, he does like to play the reverse psychology. So I'm just throwing that out there. So he does. He may say that he means all that, but deep down we know what he's thinking.
Preston 2, Blackburn 0. That's what I'm going for.
Yes. Hopping along, Denver. You're going to be there. You want to see some goals. How are you seeing it playing out?
Before I answer this question, Jonty, you're going to the game, yeah?
Yes, mate.
So we've lost. So that's the end of it. We don't need to go any further. No.
To be fair, Dev, I've got a ticket. Whether I turn up or whether I don't remains to be seen. If you want to fight me and keep me outside the ground, you're more than welcome to, mate. So
Jonty, I'm coming to stand next year in that game because I feel like I've not seen you in a while. To be fair,
it's been a while. But remember our track history so far this season.
I know.
Last time we stood together was Hull 3-0 winners. So mate, we're gonna be hugging like we're lovers, mate.
We already are.
Yeah.
But when you left then, Jonty, I thought you were going to go grab some more away shirts for us to have a look at.
No, mate. Just,
anyway,
an old man bladder. An old man bladder.
Preston, Blackburn. I feel like, of course, I want us to win, and last time it was a 0-0 dead rubber early on in the season. I think it was my first or one of my second game maybe back from the States when I did that, but I can only see Preston win here because they're on a roll, unfortunately. I'll away from home, there's a bit of a rival atmosphere, as some may say. I'd say maybe a 2-1 potentially. We might get a goal.
Put some sanity into these guys here, Mr. Haben.
It's the last man to bring sanity to a conversation, Dave.
If you want sanity, maybe a draw.
We don't draw many, but hey, this could be the start of a
hard-fought draw.
Maybe. Is that what you're going for? Score draw?
Yeah. Score draw like 1-1 probably. I don't know, or maybe 2-2.
That's a goal fest right there. Jake, have you got any changes on that bad boy?
But with lots of bookings.
Lots of booking, a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
Scrapping it out.
Maybe some red cards.
Oof, no. Keep them suspense.
Hopefully just for Preston.
Yeah. I'm not sure we've got the players for this sort of match, to be honest, Dirk. I think we saw against Derby that our lads kind of got bullied a little bit, and I think away from home at Preston side that's got a lot more experience than us, and I don't really know much about the Preston side, but I can almost guarantee that they've got more thuggish players than we have. I think our lads will just get bullied, to be quite honest with you. So I can see this being...
Miller will take them all on.
Yeah.
Sort them all out.
Well, yeah, we have Miller, to be fair, but my worry is that midfield, just the midfield battle there, and obviously the notable omission this season is not having Travis in there. I think in a game like this, you'll really miss him. Just kind of putting those fouls in and winding the opposition players up. He's brilliant in these sort of games. So, I think he'll be sorely missed, and I think I can probably see us losing this 2-0, maybe, if not more.
Have we got Taylor Hickman, Gardner, Hickman, Taylor Hickman?
Yeah, he's got some. He's got some. I don't know if he is. I know Sondre obviously had the 1 game ban, so he'll be back. But
did Taylor Gardner Hickman pick up his fifth yellow card against Derby. I only know this because I heard it on Sky Sports. I was fortunate enough to be watching that on TV, not live at the game. But I'm sure he picked up his fifth yellow, and I'm sure they said, unless I dreamt it, but.
I think you're
Well,
right. I think he could.
if he had, that's a shame because he would have been that's similar
then-
sort of player to Travis as we saw when he took on like 4 or 5 men the other week against Southampton, was it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a 2-0 loss. And if you want my prediction for Preston, I think they just do what Blackburn always do. They always bottle it at the final hurdle when it comes to playoffs. So I think they'll bottle it, and like they usually do, Dirk.
Yeah.
Anyway, come on, Rovers. We're all
Come on, Rovers. Well, I'm going to go against all of you lot. I'm going for a 1-0 win. Rovers to snatch it. I'm going to
Come
beat.
on.
Yes,
No,
believe.
Come
Look at that.
on.
The only concern is Pears is in between the nets. I just realised that, so that puts a little bit of doubt.
Catwell potentially could be back in it, and Hayden Carter is back in the squad, isn't he? Just
Yeah, and I think
maybe.
Onstad being back is also a benefit to us. I don't know who will partner him. Will it be Sydney? Will it be Montgomery? Will it be Forshaw? I don't know. I just think we're going to
Axel Henriksen.
Yeah.
Axel, yeah. I don't know. I think with these two guys up top, they're scoring. Ohashi's got goals now. Johnson's got a couple. They found a groove. So I'm going to go with a surprise 1-0 in front of the lights. And again, recent form at Deepdale has actually been better than it has been at Ewood. Anyway, we're going to quickly plow through the form, the table right now. Of course, it doesn't look good. We're in 19th. We do have a game in hand, but Preston is next with the next 5 on the docket here. Looks not too shabby. John T, how many points are you going to go for the next 5 games? 50 total, 0.
So I've actually been a good boy. I've actually done my homework. I've worked out that forget the next 5 games. If you look at the next away 8 games, because we're Saturday, Wednesday, or Tuesday. Don't worry about the detail. When I say Saturday, it might be a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, but it's literally weekend, midweek, all the way through to the 13th, I think, of December. So anyway,
Yeah.
I've gone with till Millwall. So we've got 3 away games, 5 home games. So I think this could define our season, is where I'm going with this. But so my Preds on my homework, I've said that we'll lose against Preston, we'll beat QPR at home, we'll draw away at Wrexham, we'll lose away. We'll lose at home to Ipswich, which is ironic. And then we'll also beat Sheffield Wednesday. So I've gone for 7 points. Long story short, 7 points in our next 5 games.
7 points next 5 games. Denver, higher or lower?
I'm gonna sit on the fence and say 7 points. I'm just looking at it. I can see us losing to Wrexham. I won't be at that game. I'm actually going to Finland all the time.
What?
I know. On the one game that's down my road, I'm going to Finland. I don't actually have to travel away to the home games. I can go.
Would you have had the points to go for Denver because it's a ridiculously high amount?
Probably wouldn't have been able to, even though I am literally on the doorstep. But
have you not got
anyway,
the points?
I could have gone the home end, maybe got one of my mates' ticket to doubt it. But no, I remember I used to go to Wrexham games so easily because no one cared, and then now everyone does. But no, I'm looking at it.
New ground for me. But Dirk, what I'm hearing is he's not done his homework.
What's the next bit? The next bit is also homework with you put your top 6 and all that jazz.
I was going to say, look, we've not all been ill, John T, so we've not been able to have the chance to, do
11-hour lie-ins.
Yeah.
You see that? I couldn't believe it. I think last time I had that, I was like 15. So
you were sleeping in, Dirk.
I know.
Anyway, so I think we beat QPR. I think we lose to Preston, beat QPR, lose to Wrexham, draw to Ipswich, and then get a win against Sheffield Wednesday.
7 points. Mr. Haben, higher or lower than 7? What you got for me?
7.
6.
So I said a draw at Preston. I'll say a win against QPR. So
4.
Wrexham will be tough. 5. I'll say a draw at Wrexham. 5. Then we do the business against Ipswich.
Mm.
So 5,
And then
6,
lose
7,
against Wednesday, probably.
8. Oh, so let's say 9 points.
You'll draw Sheffield Wednesday. Interesting.
Jacob,
Yeah, I could see us slipping up on a game we should win.
Probably.
With sort of the Rovers way. We'll do an amazing result where most people think we never would, and then slip up on one that everyone would say we're going to win.
That is the Rovers way.
Yeah. So, but I'll say 9 points, which is a good, decent total
for us at this stage of the season where we are. Yeah. Jacob, what we got?
I'm going to be pessimistic, Dirk. I was the most optimistic last time, but I'm going to be the pessimist this time and go with 6. I think we lose to Preston, as I just talked about. QPR, I do think will do the business. The London teams don't typically do well coming up north.
Midweek.
So they'll have low numbers in attendance. Unless it's Fulham, we don't talk about that. Wrexham away is almost certainly a loss in my eyes. Promoted team away from home, 13 losses in a row now against that. So I'm already writing that one off. Ipswich, I'm going to go with a loss just because I think it'd be very much us two of obviously all the circumstances around the game. You would think we would have seen that game out against 10 men and whatnot. And then it'd be so us to go and lose it the second time of asking. But then again, this is the game that completely derailed the season for the lads, Ishmael's been saying. And they will go out there with points to prove, you would think, and a rocket up their arse. So it could very well be 9 points instead of 6, but I'm going to go with a loss. But I'm hoping, obviously, they do go out there and make good on it. And then Sheffield Wednesday, I think, if we can't beat them at home, then it's poor do, isn't it?
Just for argument's sake, I think I'm going to go 11. I'm just putting it out. I've got to be positive. Jeez. I think we'll beat Preston. I think we'll beat QPR. I think we'll get a draw against Wrexham. I think we'll get a draw against Ipswich, and I think we'll beat Wednesday.
Wow.
Hang on. Repeat that. So
Preston win, QPR win, Wrexham draw, Ipswich draw, win against Wednesday.
No way we're unbeaten in those 5.
Oh, yes. I've supped up the Viali Ishmael Kool-Aid. I'm all in on it.
No way.
My only concern is that there's no Toth, so I keep forgetting about that. But there is when you look at it though, it is.
And there's no backline.
What have we got? We've got McLaughlin, we've got Carter, we've got Miller.
We've got Carter for maybe a game or two before he gets injured again. Yeah.
But 4 of the 5 are pretty much home. I know Preston's just down the road. It's only a little bit of travel to Wrexham.
But we're shit at home. We're better away.
I know. But something's got to change, and I think we can. I think there's a changing of the tide here. I think this is where, like Jonty said, this is make or break for the season. Especially because
can we clip this?
The sound.
Yes, you could.
This now.
A couple games later, I'm in town and I don't get many wins when I come to the game. So
can you ask me again? Right. So we've got Preston, QPR, Wrexham, Ipswich. Yeah, I'm not confident. We haven't got Shearer, we haven't got Ripley, we haven't got Wilcox, we haven't got Flowers.
We've got David Bentley and Pedersen. And
yes, we do. They've offered their services. Anyway, I'm just saying we can come back to this in a month's time or whenever we next.
I actually really want to. I want to see if we've got those points. You know what? I'm here to hold my hand up. We'll clip it and have it on repeat.
We'll clip it. Now we're going to do this again. I've kept you long enough, but I want to get through your new improved top 6 and relegation. I'll just go through mine here quick, and then once we've done me, we'll go left to right. Alex keeps jumping out here. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so reverse order in 6th place. They're actually going down. QPR, I've got them going down now. I have Portsmouth joining them and Sheffield Wednesday as well. Into my top 6 is how I think it'll pan out at the end of the season. We have Southampton. They're going to make us
I can't hear it anymore.
Whoa, okay.
Surge up there. It's playing silly beggars with you, Alex. We may have to. I don't know why it does that. Moving forward, we've got Millwall. Got them hanging on. I think they're doing all right as long as they keep Alex Neil. I've got Middlesbrough in 4th, whoever takes over there. 3rd place, I have Stoke. Don't know what's going on, but I've got Robbins has done wondrous. 2nd place, Ipswich. And then top of the pops, I've got Coventry City. Haben, can you hear me? 14th, I have Rovers. Okay. So, Alex, can you hear me? Yes or no?
I can't hear it.
I'm binning you. And I'm going to mute you. Okay, we'll go to Jacob. Let's go to you.
Can you see me, Dirk? I'm just looking at the current table.
I can see you.
Yeah. Well, which way do you want me to go? Bottom 3 first.
Bottom 3 first. I'm typing away.
Bottom 3 first. Sheffield Wednesday, rock bottom. I didn't do the homework, I'll be honest, Dirk. I'm doing it on the fly.
Yeah, I've got my table up here as well too.
I'll go Oxford 2nd bottom, and then you got to think Norwich sort themselves out. I mean, they're being linked with John Dahl at the minute, which is interesting. Was that Johnsy laughing or Dirk?
Oh man, something in my throat.
Yeah. So yeah, that'd be interesting if he ended up at Norwich, considering how poorly he managed the relegation fight last time.
I would love it, honestly. If he goes to Norwich, I will wear a Burnley shirt on this next podcast.
No, stop it.
I will.
No,
100%. If any club is stupid enough to take that guy on, and I'm going to hold it to Norwich, I will wear a Burnley shirt on this podcast. Right? That's my vow to you.
Nick, what are we saying about that?
Well, honestly, I thought I saw today that he's been binned off. Like he's not going to be in. He's not.
Is it?
So you've been saved. I think you've been saved there. I think he was in consideration. He looked good, but I think today him and Gary Neal are not going to be.
John Dahl Dobson is
But who's your other relegation team there, Jacob? Did you get there?
No, I didn't. I was pondering over Norwich being 3rd bottom, but I think Norwich are almost too. Sounds bad. Too big to go down. I'll go Portsmouth.
Pompey.
And then top 6. I think Coventry are dead cert for first. Thankfully, get them out of the league. So bogey team's gone. About time they buggered off. 2nd. I'll go Stoke. I think Robbins is a very solid manager. I never would have thought this with Stoke this season, but
2nd. Wow.
Yeah, just shows what a good manager can really do. A bit of money spent. 3rd, I'll go Ipswich. 4th, I'll go Hull.
Hull, wow.
Yeah.
Madness.
And I think Hull are punching above the weight after last season. I thought they'd be down there, but they're proving me wrong. 5th, I'll go Bristol.
Bristol City in 5th.
Yeah, and then I'll have a bit of a controversial take with 6th, and I shall go Charlton Athletic.
Oh, sorry.
Not Blackburn. No, I'll go Charlton. I think, they are well and truly punching well above their weight. I think a lot of people would have had Birmingham in there from the promoted lot this season, but no.
Nathan Jones, I tell you, underrated coach.
Yeah.
Does a lot of shithouseness, and I love it. And that's one of the other things I die on. I'd take him in a heartbeat. I know he's not.
Well, he just fits at certain clubs, doesn't he? Like your Charlton and your Lutons, where they're just dogged clubs. Whereas, obviously when he went to Southampton and ended up at Stoke as well, didn't he? Just didn't really work. But he finds his groove somewhere, then he's some of his parts. Oh, we've got Haben back.
Are you back?
And Rovers, 18th.
18th. That's survival, though, right?
It is, yeah. Could be another final day sort of job like it were a couple of years ago.
I think Jonty has done his homework, so we'll go there next.
Me.
Blackburn first.
Yeah, Jonty.
Okay, I'm not going to be influenced by what anybody's written already, so I'm going to go with what I had down from doing my homework. Hashtag just saying.
Good boy. Half of you.
Bottom first, are we?
You can do a bottom, yeah.
Okay, Sheffield Wednesday, bottom 24th. Where you can just copy and paste 22nd, 23rd to be fair. Well, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I have Portsmouth and Oxford. I think third, Preston.
Oh, my life. What are you doing?
And
I
I just
believe
think
in-
Preston and Millwall just always bottle it. I think they just will again.
No, Higginbottom. I rate him. I do rate him.
He's a
So
good
I'm,
coach,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm,
good
I'm, yeah, he's a good coach. Fourth, I think Ipswich will come good. Pains me to say it, but I think they will. Borough depends who they get as a manager, but I think they've got a little bit of momentum, shall we say? And then the final place for the playoffs could be anybody. I put Hull. I put Millwall. It could be anybody. If I'm pushed, I'm going to say Millwall.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I personally think it's quite wide open. And then top two, copy and paste from Jacob, unfortunately.
Stoke.
Yeah. I think Mark Robbins and Frank Lampard. I think they're the men that will. I think. Yeah, I just think they're. I think they'll do it. I think Stoke are looking at a very, very decent, solid team. And yet, this time last season, they were staring down the barrel of relegation. I know, look, when we in Denver went, there was a lot of nervousness around from some of the fans. When was that, Denver? Was it March?
It would have been March, yeah, early March.
Which time they were genuinely
Terrible game.
scared, but no, it was a terrible game, but no, they've turned it around big time. So yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, Rovers, controversial. I've gone for 10th. I quite like what I see. I don't think we're going to be knocking on the door of promotion. I don't think we're going to be sweating or shitting ourselves over relegation per se. I think the next from now up until Christmas will probably determine how I think our season will go. I think if we lose a lot of these games up until Christmas, I think it's fasten your seatbelts. We're not in for the ride that we thought we were in for. If we win a lot of these, then we might get up. It's so tight. I mean, between us, in fact, I've got the league table up in front. So Stoke City are on 27. Us with a game in hand are on 16. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty tight down there. So I'm gonna go with 10th.
Wow.
I
Denver, you're up.
think it's interesting seeing where Middlesbrough are now, but Rob Edwards has departed because I think a lot of people probably would have had them in top two if he hadn't gone.
No, it's a valid point. A lot of these clubs, like you've got 4 championship teams currently without a manager: Norwich, Swansea, Southampton, and there's one other. Borough, yeah, and I mean that can determine a lot of this as well. So it's going to be
Are they going to steal anybody else's manager?
well, that's
maybe.
You know how like Sky going on about it now, and I'm like, it literally happened a few months ago with us, but it made more. I understand with Rob Edwards, he's got the connection and he's going up a division, right? I get it to some more degree. With Eustace, it was like, what the fuck? That was
Shows how much of a mess we are, mate.
I mean, also equally, none of us have Derby. Given that they've won like 5 in a row or 4 in a row, whatever it is, none of us have Derby in the top 6. So, because I think it'll happen the same again. Like what we Rovers did, it just December we played Millwall away a couple of seasons ago, and we just went to rat shit after that. We didn't win a game till he left / we asked him to walk, but
That was last season, Jonty, not a couple of seasons ago.
Was it last season? Yeah, it was. Yeah. No, good point. Yeah,
Denver, they're stealing your thunder. Who have you got?
You can copy and paste that bottom. I know, so original. Bottom 22, 23, 24. Portsmouth, Oxford, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday. Sorry. And then I'm going to go for 6th. I'm going to go. Honestly, it's so interchangeable. It could be any of these. I'm going to put Millwall to get into 6th. 5th, I'm gonna put Stoke 5th. I don't think they're just going to drop
It's
off.
throwing me. It's me OCD is killing me here, Dirk. Make them bold.
They will be bold in a second, in a minute. Hang on. If I can do it right
4th, I'm going to put. Oh God, it's a tough one. It is a tough one.
It's tough. That's playoffs are tough.
I'm looking at it.
It is when you've not done your homework, Dev.
No. There's a championship. You can never be right with the championship. I'm going to put Ipswich 4th.
Sheffield United third, Dev.
Imagine, yeah. I mean, we've seen stranger things. I mean, honestly, remember Forest, weren't they? They were down there in November, and then bang, they got 6th and went up.
Well, that's the thing. To be fair, do you know what I mean? I nearly called a random team out because there's always a team that's like hanging around like 19th position now. I don't know who's 19th now.
Blackburn Rovers.
Really? Yeah.
Well, who?
Suddenly make a spurt for it. Bristol City last season, they were absolutely down and out, and then all of a sudden ended up in the playoffs. Yeah. So you know what I mean? It's always a 19th position.
In that case,
on about the 17th of November. You know,
we have a game in hand.
I mean, Dirk did say, all these games. I'm gonna put Middlesbrough 3rd. I think they just missed out. I'm then going. Oh, who the hell am I putting 2nd there? Honestly, but I'm looking at it and I'm going, all those teams around. I'm like, I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're going to be that high.
It's so difficult. That top 6 is so mad.
Yeah.
Charlton, Hull, Preston.
Man.
What are you thinking?
Like, honestly, but I don't think any.
Even Stoke up there is a joke. I can't. They gotta drop off. It's just.
That's what I mean. I think they will drop off, but not. You put
surely you got Coventry top, Denver.
Coventry top, yeah, but it's that 2nd position.
Who else can you pick from, Dirk?
Pick Ipswich,
Norwich,
no,
Sheffield United,
Southampton, maybe Leicester. No one's looking at Leicester right now.
Southampton, Leicester, Preston.
Yeah, but Leicester,
Birmingham, potentially.
Birmingham, Wrexham.
I'm gonna put.
It has, Alex. We can hear you.
Charlton are gonna come 2nd. They're going up. I don't know. Charlton, put Charlton there.
Charlton in 2nd. You're mad.
I do you know what? Let's just throw a rogue one in there. Hey,
you'll get some Charlton love.
Exactly.
Anyway, like Alex has said, it's 2 hours. It's a podcast. I don't know if we're going to get him on.
Denver needs to predict Rovers.
Yeah.
You do. You pick up Rovers.
15th.
15th. All right. Okay, that's also not in bold. I'm going to get that bolded up. Edit that so it's alongside with all. Like you were there all the time and you didn't miss the beat. So, hey, appreciate that, everybody, and appreciate Mr. Hibben coming back. There it is in all its glory. Of course, it's this one here down the right. It's going to be the true one. No, in fact, I want Haben's one to come true, because then we re-promoted. But anyway, that's it. I am going to index it right about. Hang on, let me just get us all on the screen here, like this. And so, yeah, of course, Preston next. But season starts now. Season starts Friday. We can get a win there. And again, it is pretty much, like Jonty said, game every bloody couple of days.
You're not going to the game, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah.
We're all meeting then. I'm saying it on podcast now because every time we agree to meet, Jacob doesn't reply for like at least 24 hours before the game. And then after the game, he replies. So we're all going to be there for that one, right? Okay.
And then when
I'm a man in demand.
You are a man. I'm going to be over there for hopefully the Millwall game, but that's a tight one because I'm going to be in London or Southampton-ish area the night before, the morning of. So that's an early kickoff, like mid-December. So hopefully we can meet up then. If not, whatever.
We can do that Christmas quiz, Dirk.
Yeah, I've got to figure all that out still. We might still do something ahead of time, record it like we're doing right now, for that to have it in the background and then maybe do something else in person. Anyway, closing comments. Let's go around the room. Start with John T. End us with a flurry. Maybe.
Yeah, I think I've already said it. It's a big sort of 4 weeks for Rovers. We've got 8 games coming up. This could make or break our season. I think it will certainly give us a bit of an insight as to where we're going to be. But fingers crossed. If we win 4 or 5 of those, and we could be boosted up that table. Championship is a really, really, really tight table at the minute. So, yeah, come on, Rovers. Let's do it in our 150th year. We've had a bit of a disappointing start. Personally, believe it's a bit of a false economy, and I hope you prove me right and you just, rampage up that league.
Sounding like Rudy Gestede, Johnson.
Yeah, sign me
me,
up.
that.
Sign me up. To be fair, I'm liking what I see for the majority of the games. So 70-75% of the games I'm seeing, I'm liking what I see, but you know what I mean? It could be a false economy. So yeah, see what happens.
Denver.
Yeah, very much on the same hymn sheet as John T. I've liked a lot of what I've seen. Just need to put the ball in the back of the net. As easy as that, That's what every team in the world wants to do, is have someone who can just go and put it in the back. They just need to shoot more. We're trying to find the perfect way through, and sometimes it's just not there, especially in the championship and the players that we've got. We do 90% of the work. Just need to find that finish. We need to be more clinical. Because the XG says it. I know it's a bit of a bogey word, but what I've seen, I've been pleased. Of course, we're not going to play perfect every game. Derby game was a bad one. Charlton game was a bad one, but that happens in every season. There's always going to be a game where you're not at the races, or the other team are a strong outfit. But majority of the games we've looked good. Let's just make sure we can turn results into wins. I don't think I've said that right. The performances into wins. That's the one.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, so I think I'm still going to be optimistic. I'm a Blackburn fan. You've got to be, but yeah, let's just hope that we can turn this XG into actual goals, and not just have a lovely number saying they should score more. And let's hope we have at least an entertaining part of the season. Let's try and enjoy it a little bit.
Dirk, can I introduce Jacob?
Go for it, Jacob.
And here's Jacob to neg us out. I'm only joking, my mate.
Am I like Rudy? Do I sound like Rudy?
No, not as much as Johnson. Johnson were doing his best impression. No, I think it'll be interesting to see at the run of, so like Johnson's just said, 8 games in 4 weeks. See what the starting lineup is on that 9th game after those 8 games in 4 weeks. Because, yeah, I mean, as I said before, I'd be absolutely gobsmacked if Hayden Carter manages to get through this period without getting injured. And obviously, I think we're bound to lose at least 1 or 2 more players over that period. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, might find ourselves in a situation again where we might have Mac Torgay at centre half instead of Ryan Edges or something like that. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, as Jonty says, it's going to make or break this season very much. And I'm of the opinion that we're going to be down there. I think we're probably going to struggle over this period. The squad's too frail, in my opinions. When you're having to play a winger at centre half, that just says it all to me. Obviously, we're missing Toff now, who's been one of the better players this season. We're missing him for a good period of time. Scott Wharton's getting injured is a blow as well, to be fair. So be interesting to see what we end December with squad wise, and then the business we do in January. Because if we don't get it right and we are in the shit, then could be going down.
And finally, he's here, Mr. Haben. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Whoa,
Yes.
where have you been? You missed all the fun and the shenanigans.
I've major sound problems. My phone just went to pop.
I wouldn't blame your phone. I think it is the platform. Can be a little bit hinky.
So why have you come back in with your coat on?
It went outside.
Because I'm leaving. I'm at my mum's flat and I'm gearing up to leave.
You're a superstar. Close us out. You close us out with a song.
Oh,
No.
um,
I'm only joking. You were not prepared. I
there's
know it's
only
pantomime season.
one Blackburn Rovers.
Oh,
One
no.
Blackburn Rovers. There's only one Blackburn
He was
Rovers.
joking.
And we'll
He was joking.
always be better than Burnley.
There we go. See, look at him.
I
He's an
got-
entertainer.
I got Andrew Evans there. Anyone else?
Negative.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I loved it. I loved it. Don't listen to him. Let's close this out, Mr. Haben. Of course, busy period. Christmas
No
period.
one's left now, Dirt. There's no point.
There is. We're all here. But no, how are we gonna close this year out, Mr. Haben?
Oh, well, hopefully against all the odds, we win at Preston and we grind some results out by hook or by crook. And then in January, Venky's have an epiphany and decide to spend some money, and we get a better squad than we got right now.
Did you inject? Did you inject? Did you go outside your mum's and just inject something and then come back in?
Yeah, Mick Targate to score 30 goals this season.
That's what I'm going to leave you with. Is Mac Targay going to put on a blue and white shirt in 2026?
Unlikely, I would say. Unlikely. I'd like to say yes. I like the guy. I really like the guy, but it's just not. He's not delivering, so it's not working out for him right now. I don't see him sticking around. I think he'll go in January. It's who we bring in, and this Baraji guy needs to live up to the hype.
Get involved tomorrow.
When he finally plays, hopefully he delivers and he's another creative player that we desperately need.
Surprise package.
Forgot about him.
Yeah. He could come. I
Everyone
think it might be a game too soon right now, but I think he's close. But what about you, Jacob? Are you your biggest fan of Maktar? Is he going to pull on a shirt again, do you think?
30 goals.
He might have one or two appearances before Ishmael moves him on. Yeah, I don't think he's an Ishmael striker, and it's not been the right fit there between them two. I think he just almost reluctantly has to kind of bring him on for the last 5 minutes every game at the minute. And I mean, they're clearly not a match, so I'd much rather move him on and get a younger striker in who is more Ishmael's fit and can sporadically kind of come in and out as and when needed.
Harry Leonard.
Do you think he's anybody's fit as a manager?
Yeah.
I thought last season under Eustace, I don't think he was bad at times. I mean, obviously it was his first season in English football, which obviously wouldn't have helped. He had a long run there at the start of last season where he didn't kind of hit his rhythm, but then later on he did. I don't think he'll stick around in the Championship. I think he probably will maybe move to that Turkish club that come in for him or some other foreign team. But yeah, I mean, he's, in my opinion, I still back this statement. I'd rather have him than Sam Gallagher.
Oh no, I can't.
We're linked with a player from Sheffield Wednesday. It's a young, cool guy called Bailey Cadamarteri, and I think that deal was close, but they put a block on it, and they said we may revisit it in Jan. So I think he did score against us as well one time. But anyway, I'm going to wrap us up out of here. I appreciate all you guys giving me time, especially you, Mr. Haben. Of course, frustrations there with the lads. Thank you for all your words of wisdom, of course, about Blackburn Rovers and this upcoming game against Preston North End. And, of course, your insights into the kits and wonders that is Blackburn Rovers. If you want to join us here, we are looking for new recruits. Get involved. Let me know in the comments. Also, hit me up on the old Twitter if you are interested. Of course, don't forget to give this podcast some loving. Let the guys know that you love their thoughts and wisdom. And let me know what you think about their thoughts and of course, comments throughout the show here. And, of course, keep you bang up to date with all things Rovers related right here under one Rooski. I'll see you soon whenever we return, whenever that is. Done.